Hi guys, so I am so sorry I have been missing in action. I broke my phone so I couldn't record, and the phone I had very low, I think very low sound. So I'm really sorry I couldn't really do readings, but I'm back. My phone is repaired, and I must say, we become so dependent on phones these days. I was lost without it. Okay, anyways, right. So today I thought it's been a while, so let's look at, a love energy update. What does your person want to tell you right now? Okay, so in front of you are three piles. I want you to concentrate on that question. What does your person want to tell you right now? Okay, and pick your pile. Pile 1, pile 2, and 3. Pile 1 is this red stone. Okay, it's not a crystal, it's a stone. I really thought it was pretty. Pile 2 is this brownish white stone. And pile 3 is this kind of purplish stone, I think. Okay, so yeah, please pause your videos and pick your pile. I'm sorry if you can hear some background noises because it's really raining here and chaos totally. Right, so let's start with pile 1. Yes, so pile 1, what does your person want to tell you right now? Pile 1 with the reddish stone. Druid, hold the space. The Wheel of Fortune. Six of Cups. And turquoise sea. Okay. Right. So, what does your person want to tell you right now? Pile 1. From the first card, from these two cards, what I'm seeing here is that your person is healing. All right? Your person is in sort of sanctuary. Okay, I would say when I see hold this space, this reminds me of like the hermit card, right? This person is in hermit mode. They are healing right now. Okay, so it's possible that you might not be hearing from that person. Okay, I feel, with the Wheel of Fortune here, okay, I think your person has gone through some pretty major event in their life. Okay, and I really mean major event because Wheel of Fortune is like destiny. All right, so it's like it's possible that your person's life was on a kind of downward spiral, which is before this healing. All right, and there was really nothing much that they could do about it except like just go through with it. And it looks like a sea change. It looks like some planetary configuration, something they had to go through. It was like in the plans about, I mean, this was more like their guides. I'm seeing them, these three, as their guides, and it was like the guides had to get your person to go through with whatever chaos or stuff that they went through. All right, it was part of the plan is what I'm hearing. Okay, it's possible for you guys that everything was going well and then suddenly like everything just your person just withdrew or something like that. So I'm seeing that they probably suffered something pretty major. Okay, and that is the reason why these are very strong energies. The turquoise sea and the hold the space druid card. Okay, it's almost like your person is in deep contemplation during this time that they are healing. All right, they want to let you know that. They want to let you know that something major has happened in their life. Please apply that as it fits, okay? But after this event is done, I sense, all right? And now it's like time to recuperate. Your person is sleeping a lot. Your person is probably in a sort of sanctuary, isolation, going through a very meditative sort of stance to understand why all of these things happen to them. All right? Because, they need to integrate why it happened. It was a very important thing that happened. So they need to integrate it, and that is why they are in this mode of healing, total surrender and deep thought and introspection. So it is possible that during this time your person is not in touch with you, they are not really replying to you, or whatever, they're behaving a little odd, okay? Because this person is trying to integrate the lessons, is what I'm hearing. All right, they're trying to integrate the lessons of whatever happened. It could have been anything, it could have been in any area of their lives. Please apply that as it fits, right? But it is something very big. All right, it's like a total 360-degree change or a 180-degree change in their life. Their life is not how it was, okay? With the Six of Cups card, I feel for some of you, your person might be, it might be something to do with family, home, or something like that, relationships, marriages, or something on those lines. I mean, it's possible. Right now, the other thing that your person wants to let you know is that they are looking forward to coming back to you. All right? This is something that they have in mind. They have not forgotten. They have not forgotten you. All right. They are just trying to become the best version of themselves. They are trying to integrate whatever happened. They're trying to kind of calm their mind and understand what happened. Because generally, when we have Wheel of Fortune in the cards, it's a very unexpected sort of twist of fate sort of a feeling. And I sense that this is what happened to your person, all right? So they are trying to figure out what's happening, but they want to let you know very categorically that they are looking forward to coming back home. This is what I'm hearing. They are looking forward to coming back home. For some of you, it's like they're looking forward to setting up home with you, okay? They know that you're waiting. They know that, but they don't want to do something before time, all right? They are waiting for divine timing here. I think this person has had some sort of a spiritual awakening. For some of you, it could be some sort of, your person has gone through some sort of spiritual awakening, because I'm seeing a light on top of this wand here. So it's possible that, your person's gone through a spiritual awakening and now nothing is the same. Yet their whole world has changed. Their whole perspective has changed, right? But they have not lost sight of you, all right? Because Six of Cups is the card of, coming back home, of remembrances, of reunions and things like that, all right? Now, when I pair up the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups, I feel your person is going through, this is for people who are, on the spiritual side. Okay, your person is going through past life memories. Okay, I'm seeing not just from one past life. It's like, they are remembering things from past lives with you, right? Maybe because of the spiritual awakening. All right, and that has made them go deep, deep, deep in thought, because some of these memories were very, very cataclysmic. They were very painful. That's how it is with past life memories, right? So I am seeing that, this person is looking, if you can see, this is a, like a sepia toned screen here, okay? And this person is looking at that with you. So it's possible even you are having past life memories and they are having past life memories and you are connected. All right. So this is for some of you, not all of you. All right. So, but however, your person wants to let you know, for most people, I feel your person wants to let you know that they remember the time spent with you. They remember, how good it felt, how good life was. Okay. And they have not forgotten, and they are working towards coming back to you. This person, I feel, thinks a lot about the past. If you guys are, like, you already know each other, or some, you've had some sort of a connection or relationship earlier, your person keeps going back to the past. For some of you, I guess you guys are not in, you guys are in separation, and this person thinks deeply about you. It's like, the past that went away. For some of you, it's like, it might, your person might think that, this connection might not happen, and they're deeply sad about it. They keep reminiscing about it, and they're trying to heal from that connection, because it didn't work out. Okay, that's just for some of you. But for most of you, this is your person healing, because they've gone through some major change in life. Okay, but they want to let you know that they have not forgotten, and that they want to come back in the future when life is more settled. All right. I also feel with this Wheel of Fortune that your person wants to tell you that, they are thinking of bringing this change in your life by coming to you. All right. It's like, I guess for some of you, it might be that there might have been a long time that's passed where you both have been out of touch, you've been single, or something on those lines. But, your person at this point wants to tell you that they want to bring that change in your life by coming back to you, if you will accept them. All right. Because they have gone through a lot of healing, they've gone through a lot of introspection, and if at one point your connection did not work, okay, it is because your person was not ready. But now, with this awakening, your person has really worked on themselves, and I'm seeing, of course, for some of you they might still be healing. But for most of you, I sense that this person's almost out, because this is the number 9 card to me, this is the Hermit. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is number 10. Right? So it's like this person is almost over this, all right? And over their introspection, over their integration. And now they want to change something up in this connection. They want to come back, okay? And they want to change your life if you will have them. All right, because this person has gained wisdom now. All right, they are now at that place where they can see this connection with the right set of eyes, with the right perspective. And it has taken them all of this healing, okay, to actually come to this place. And the healing is almost done, because number 10 is the number of completion. They've come full circle. Right? Now, if I reverse it and I see what your person wants to tell you about you, anything about you, what I'm seeing here is that they want you to heal as well. Because I sense somewhere you guys are kind of mirroring each other or something like that. It's like both of you are connected, right? And they want you to heal. Okay, it's almost like with this card, I feel your person, like this person's watching this person, right? You can't see them, but they can see you. So your person has an eye on you, I don't know, maybe through social media or through telepathic contact or something like that. Your person is aware. They want to let you know that they are aware of your whereabouts, your healing, and whatever you are going through. And they don't want to disturb it, okay? Because you need that healing as well. And I sense you're deeply in healing mode. There are a lot of things that are coming up. They could be past life memories, and they could be multiple of them. They could be inner child wounds. They could be even external events, that you are going through. And they know that you need all your resources right now. So they don't want to come and upset the balance right now. There is something to be done from your side as well. And this person is aware of it. It's not like they're not. They are almost at the end of their healing, but they feel you are still in need of healing. Okay, so they want you to concentrate on that healing. They want you to go within. They want you to acknowledge that if you are having any spiritual awakenings or past lives, you need to acknowledge and accept and integrate it. They obviously they want to tell you that, you know, yes, if you are the one having these memories, maybe of this lifetime or other lifetimes, it's like they are also having it. They want you to integrate these memories. They want you to sort of, you know, like understand the lessons in it so that you can heal further. All right, I do sense an energy of your person being a little, you know, like more elevated or something here in terms of their healing journey. I think they are doing a faster job, and you are slightly, you know, you're probably confused about what's happening, because this is the card of up and down. I see that your emotions and their emotions are all tangled up with each other, right? It's almost like you feel anxious and they start feeling anxious, and then they feel anxious and then you are connected, guys. There's some connection here, psychic, telepathic. All right, so it's almost like, you know, you guys, to correct this connection, to make this connection stabilize, right, you need to get out of this up and down emotions via meditation maybe, okay, and healing. That's when you guys are going to connect on an equal level, right? Maybe you both might be able to you know, like access some sort of telepathic contact with each other. You could open up a pathway to access, you know, a telepathic contact. I'm even seeing, I mean, this is on a very super spiritual level, but I'm even seeing you guys connecting up, you know, maybe in the 5D, or maybe in some sort of skipped up timelines, or past or present or future, something very confusing and very complex here. It's almost like when both of you are healed, right, you guys open up your telepathic channels much better. If you are in this constant up and down, okay, then the channel doesn't flow, okay. But otherwise, I think your person wants to let you know that, you know, they want you to heal. They want you to seek that sanctuary for healing, all right? And they want you not to forget that they are going to come back, all right? It's possible that you are up and down because of that. You must be feeling, you know, at times that, it's never going to work out. My destiny is like that. Fate is like that. Life is like that. You know, all those, you know, depressive thoughts. They want to let you know that fate is not always depressive, okay? That they want you to hold the dream, hold the space. And Six of Cups is telling me they want you to keep that candle lit, if you want to, that is, obviously, all right? Because this person is going to come back, all right? Whenever that is. I mean, we cannot say what time it is, but going by this, it could be 6 months or 10 months or 6 days or 10 days or 6 months or 10 months. Please take it as it resonates, all right? But I'm getting the vibe of something like 6 weeks or 6 months, all right? Please take that as it resonates. So they don't want you to you know, forget that. For some of you, I feel it's like, for people who have gone through a breakup and like they are not at all in contact, this person wants you to know that they remember the past very fondly, and they would like you to remember the past very fondly as well. So what if fate did not bring both of you together? Okay, you are in their heart, and they hope that, you know, they are in your heart too. And I think they know that they are, even if this connection for this point of time is not working out, you know, they have you safely in their heart, and you have them safely in your heart. And you meet somewhere, you know, in time and space. that is up to you. I mean, maybe this is coming to you in dreams or something like that. All right, and I do feel with the Six of Cups that there is going to be a reunion. Whenever fate grants it, whenever life puts that forward, there has to be something that has to complete, and then this union is going to happen. Whenever that is, they want to let you know that. All right. So this is what I get for you guys. Pile number 1. Very interesting. Okay. So let's go to pile 2. So pile 2 with this brownish golden stone. Earth Mother, the Chariot, 3 of Wands, meditation. Okay. Okay, so pile number 2. Your person, I think for some of you, it's like the scenario I'm getting is that, it's possible that you are pregnant. Okay, so this is just for some of you. Okay, and your person is away and maybe they're stuck because of COVID or job or whatever reason. Okay, so they want to let you know, if that is the case, they want to let you know that they are looking forward to coming back to you soon. Okay, because with the Chariot and 3 of Wands, this is talking about travel and relocation. All right, so your person wants to let you know that they really want to meet you. They really want to meet you. Because maybe you are, having their child. Okay, for others, okay, I sense that this is your person saying that during the time you guys are apart, because I do feel that there is distance here. Okay, during the time that you guys are apart, they want you to feel very loved and comforted and nurtured by them, because they are constantly thinking about you. All right, your person wants to let you know this. They are constantly thinking about you. Deep thoughts of coming back to you, thoughts of nurturing you, taking care of you, loving you, all of those things. There is so much abundance in this card. So if for people who are, in separation, wondering when they're going to meet up, wondering when if their person even thinks of them or not, this is a confirmation that your person thinks about you a lot. Okay, they make plans. They have a plan, in fact, to come back to you, to come and travel to you. It's possible it's going to be overseas. Maybe your person is in another country or city or whatever. Okay, but your person really loves you. Okay, feel loved and comforted, and they want to let you know that they don't want you to worry. Okay, because I see this as your energy also at times. Like you're just wondering, when is this person coming back? Do they think of you? There's distance here, so it's almost like, you might be torn about what your person's intentions are in this connection. Okay, and they want to let you know, your person wants to let you know that they are making plans to come back to you, or travel to you, or meet you, or something like that. Okay, they also want you to get out of that lack mentality. All right, meaning, they want you to feel loved. They want you to feel comforted in their love. All right, it's almost like your person is like nurturing you. There's so much of abundance here, and with this earth here, it's almost like, your person saying that things are not yet ripe. Okay, maybe because of the situation in the world, or maybe because of whatever is happening in their personal life at their end, things are not yet fully ripe. They're getting there, but they're not fully ripe. But your person has all plans to come to you, to travel to you. They also want to let you know that they are meditating, on and sending you energies, energies of love, of support, of healing, because I sense sometimes you tend to doubt. You tend to doubt. Okay, so I'm almost seeing this like, your person sending you healing energies and you start to feel better. Okay, so it's like your person wants to know that they're sending you their love. They need you, they want you to feel comforted, to feel loved, and they want you to expect them to come back as well. It's almost like they don't want you to doubt this, because I do sense with the Chariot card here that you do go back and forth, right? Because maybe there has been waiting, maybe you have waited, and you just wondering why there's so much of time that has passed and nothing's happened, but the ships are coming in. There's very little time before your person comes back. Okay, I'm seeing the number 3, so it's possible 3 weeks, 3 months. Please take that as it resonates. Okay, but yeah, your person, it's a very major main message here that your person doesn't want you to worry or dilly-dally or kind of go back and forth about their feelings for you, because they have deep love. They're sending you deep love every single time. For some of you who are pregnant, like, this person is very, very concerned about you. They are constantly, their energy is constantly with you, and they themselves get torn sometimes, staying apart from you. They want to let you know that you are not the only one who's feeling like that. They are too. Here it seems more like an external situation which is causing your separation. Whatever that situation is, please apply it as it fits. Okay, because I'm seeing your relationship like this. Okay, it's very beautiful, very abundant, but maybe for the moment there is separation. All right, and during this separation, your person wants you to take care of yourself. Okay, I mean, as if they are there, because they are focused. It's almost like you guys are connecting, right? Both these people's eyes are closed. Both these people's eyes are closed, and they are communing together. They want you to close your eyes, and you can feel their energies. You can feel their love. Okay, they want you to get out of your mind space, and sort of trouble yourself more by having these constant thoughts of do they love me, there is no action, there's nothing moving, blah blah, all of those things, right? This person wants you to get out of your mind space and concentrate on the energies. What do you feel? There is a moon here, which means intuition, and it's also in the third eye area, right? So this means that your person wants you to connect to them through the third eye. Okay, you are going to feel so loved, so nurtured, and you will not have any doubts about their feelings for you if you see from the true eyes, which is the third eye. All right. Now, they do want to travel to you. They have a plan in action. With the 3 of Wands here, they already have a plan of action, and they are going to very soon implement this plan to come to you. All right. So rest assured, your person is very concerned about you. They love you. Okay. They think about you constantly, and they don't want you to worry. All right. Is there anything else I'm getting here? I also feel that both of you might differ on some certain things, some opinions or something on those lines. Maybe you guys, have had an argument or something, and if you have had that, they want to let you know that, that has not affected their love for you. They might be quiet, all right, or they might have even taken some space or time or distance away from you, but their love is ever abiding. Their love has not gone. Okay, so if you are worried because of some temporary disagreement that this person, they are, they don't love you anymore, no, it's not that. All right. mm, your person also wants to let you know that they don't want you to constantly be looking out for when they're going to come, what are they going to do. They want you to go within. Okay, your answers of when this union is going to happen are going to come from within. Go with your intuition. Don't go by externals, whether it's external people, external opinions, external, even dates or times. They don't want you to go by that. They want you to go by a deep inner knowing. All right, because it's almost like you guys are connected, right? So you get messages. This is a highly telepathic pile, I sense. Okay, you will get your messages from within. They don't want you to look externally. Okay, so this is pretty much what I'm seeing. Actually, I also feel that maybe sometimes you tend to get digressed from this connection or doubt this connection because of external people's opinions. They want you to not look at what other people are thinking about you too, because this is a connection between both of you, right? Both your souls. It's deeply personal. It's something that is almost like a creation, right? Both of yours creation. So they don't want you to listen to everybody and like get sort of taken off track. They want you to go deep within, because this is where you're going to find answers. So this is what I'm getting pretty much for pile 2. So now let's go to pile 3. So pile 3 with this purple stone, purple gray stone. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. 9 of Swords. Six of Pentacles. No more wounds. Okay, very interesting. Right, so pile 3, what does your person want to tell you right now? So what I'm seeing here is that your person wants to tell you that they have been a bit stressed out. Okay, they have been a bit stressed out about something that's happening in the family. All right, please take that as it resonates. It could be anything. It could be ancestry issue. It could be something to do with their family members, relatives, or I don't know, something to do with their culture, their tradition, or something like that. Something has them quite upset at this point and very anxious, very kind of preoccupied. Okay, your person wants to let you know that they are trying to come into balance with this energy. All right, now when I see the elder, it says move beyond ancestral patterns. So it's almost like this is something which is deeply ingrained in your person. All right, it's like it's being passed on from ancestors maybe, and that is why it's so tough to get out of this pattern. Your person is breaking patterns, pile number 3. All right, and it is never easy to break patterns which have been carrying on through generations. And I sense that obviously, since we are talking about love here, This is about love, all right? It's possible that, your person is unable to take certain steps because, they are kind of carrying over certain limiting beliefs or ancestral beliefs and patterns, which is preventing them from coming into balance. But they're very close, pile number 3, because this is the number 9, right? Number 9 is just one before completion. They're very close, but it is very intense. The energy that I'm getting from here, it's like not only is your person trying to break out of ancestral patterns for themselves, but it's almost like healing the whole ancestral line by breaking this pattern. And it's almost like, their ancestors are supporting them in this, okay, because this ancestral pattern was limiting and it needed to be cast off. And your person is the first one doing this, which is why it's so tough on your person. So, they want to let you know that. They want you to know that there's something very huge they're working on, most probably internally, but it could also be external, okay? And it's taking a lot of their energies, a lot of their thought. They're anxious, they are unable to focus on anything except their thoughts, all right? They're worried, they're stressed, etc. Now, what they want to tell you is with the 6 of Pentacles and the no more wounds card here. Okay, I feel that your person is going to come out of it. Like I said, it is just one before completion. So your person is going to emerge with way lesser wounding than was there within them earlier. They would have succeeded in breaking off these ancestral patterns and kind of healing themselves, right? So your person is like almost like just one before completion, all right? So it might get worse for your person. They want you to remember that, all right? But this is for the greater good. This is not only for the good of you, but also for the good of the people to come later on, all right? Because I'm seeing a baby here, all right? If you see, this is a womb and this is a baby. So your person is probably even healing inner child wounds, the wounds of the baby while they're in the mother's womb, okay? Maybe even past life patterns, something on those lines, okay? There is some wounding in your person, very deep ingrained wounding. And they are working on that, and that's what's stressing them out. But I see them break free from this wounding, right? So your person is in deep healing, breaking patterns, breaking inner child wounding, all of that stuff. I have butterflies here, meaning that they are going to be set free. They are going to emerge victorious from this. They will. But it's something very intrinsic here. It's very, very deep, on a very deep level. Okay, now with that, your person is saying once their wounding is done, once their wounding is healed, okay, they are going to come into balance, because 6 of Pentacles, I see the scales are balanced, right? And I'm seeing that not only that, that once they are in balance, then they are going to claim you, all right? They are going to claim this connection. Because I sense that, your person wanting to let you know that they cannot really go forward and make this connection work, because they are not up to it, okay? And if we look at it from a external angle also, maybe their family is not for this connection. For some of you, maybe that is the scenario. Their family is not for this connection, and they're going through all of this to break their family out of any limiting beliefs or something, so that both of you can kind of come together with the blessings of, their family members also. Okay, so this is for some of you, all right? But mainly your person is wanting to tell you that they want this connection to happen when they are on, an equal level, when they're on a balanced level, right? Before that, it's only going to cause confusions, right? For you, I sense that they want to tell you not to stress yourself and come into balance yourself, all right? Because I sense that this could be you as well, All right, it's possible your family is pressurizing you, or it's possible, your elders are saying maybe it's time to get settled or married or something on those lines, right? But they're saying don't unnecessarily hurt yourself by the opinions of other people. If what everybody else is saying, is hurting you, they want you to start healing yourself. They want you to break this pattern. All right, just because your ancestors, your parents, just because they did it a certain way doesn't mean that your life is going to go the same way. Every soul has a different path. Every soul has a very different purpose, and yours is different. They want you to also break any kind of limiting ancestral or traditional beliefs or patterns, and emerge free. Do things when you want to do them, because it's almost like, everybody else. When I see the elder here, I feel it's like everybody else is going to say that, oh, you know what, this is the way it should be. Maybe you should get married at this time, you should get, you should have a baby at this time, blah blah blah. Okay, but the point is that, it's not necessary that what the elders followed is what you should follow too, because the world has changed. Everything is changed. They are not you, you are not them. So how can the same templates apply to you? It's just not possible. They want you to break free. They want you to break free from any kind of expectations that you have, which are being triggered by your ancestors, your family, your relatives, whatever, friends, etc. All right, they want you to do things for yourself. And I sense that this whole spread is giving me the feeling that, there are other people involved here, and that is causing the issues. All right, there is also some sort of a inner wounding, inner child wounding, confidence wounding, something is there. Okay, but you guys need to come out of this wounded energy, and it's going to require some deep healing. All right, and when you come into balance is when both of you come together automatically. It's almost like I see this old man here. I see this old man here as almost like the universe, the spirit, God, whatever. It's almost like when both of you are healed is when the spirit is going to bring you together, because it's the right balance now. And that's when things work, right? So stop limiting yourself is what your person is saying, because they are working on this too. I sense this is, both of you are going through the same thing. There's some sort of mirroring going on. And in a way, I'm also getting that, the ancestors want you to do that. I don't know if you connect to ancestors, their spirits or something. It's like the ancestors want you to do that, because they want your lineage, your bloodline to be unencumbered. Right? They want it to be on a very different, fresh, free note, balanced. This is a different level of a pile altogether. Okay, this is almost like you guys, by breaking these ancestral patterns, you guys are going to be like some sort of path breakers for the generations to come. All right, because you would have carved that path already by choosing to do something which is outside the bounds of, tradition, convention, blah blah. Your ancestors want you to do it. Okay, so your person, in a sense, wants to tell you that they are going through this. They want you to go through this if that's what you're going through also. But mainly they want to let you know that they want this. They want this when they are totally healed. Okay, they want a marriage, because I'm seeing this card is really attracting me. It's almost like a king and queen getting married. So, they are their highest self, you are your highest self, and then the union happens, right? So your person is dreaming of something like this. a marriage blessed by the heavens. So there is no harm in going through something very deeply, intensely healing, till the time, you come to the highest achievement of yourself, the highest vibration of yourself. We are not limited to only our bodies, right? We are souls. They want you to come out and kind of connect to your soul self, and they are doing that. It's very tough, I agree. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy when you have certain traditions and conventions that are being followed for generations. It's not easy to break free from that, but your person is doing that. Your person is a kind of path breaker, a visionary. All right, they want to do this, all right, and they want you to do it as well. So if let us take an example of your friends or your family, or even you yourself, wanting to get married at a certain age or stage or whatever it is. Ask yourself, what is the main motivation behind you having such a desperate desire? What is it? Is it time, or is it people, or what is it? Because if you're not ready, then how is this connection going to be in balance? If you're wounded, how is it that you can have a fulfilled connection, right? A wounded person, when you're empty inside, how can you give, right? So fill yourself up. Fill yourself up with your soul, with your with your essence, like with what you want. Okay, be happy, and then you will both come together anyways. Your person is doing that. This is some very deep stuff, guys. Okay, I mean, like, I can go on and on and on. Okay, I'm seeing, like, I don't know, even past lives here and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to end it here, but this is deep stuff. All right, so I would like you to contemplate on that, because your person is very serious about it. The energy I'm getting here is almost spiritual. All right, so with that, I'm going to end. Okay, I hope to continue to get more videos. I will be posting more and more, because I was so bored when my phone was not working, that I'm like raring to go now. Okay, so guys, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye bye.